Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be about online dating and is it good for our mental health? We'll see. So today's video is going to be about online dating and mental health. But before I get started, I want to ask you, are you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, make sure that you hit the subscribe button below as I release 2 new mental health videos every single week. And make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. It really does help support my channel and getting this information out to people that can find it beneficial. And lastly, let me know in the comments if you want me to make more videos like this because they're actually really fun. So I was inspired to make this video because I recently read an article on how online dating is affecting men's mental health, in particular men with social anxiety and men with depression. So this got me digging. Are there other areas of online dating that are affecting mental health? And the answer is yes. There are lots of areas of mental health that are impacted by online dating. And in this video, I'm going to cover 7 of them. So jumping right into the list. Number 1 is rejection. And rejection is actually a huge part of online dating. And I made an entire video dedicated to rejection, and I'll make sure that I link that in the description box below and at the end of this video because there are some helpful tips to be able to cope with this part. But rejection is a huge part of online dating, and it makes sense. And this is because online dating really opens up the portal to potentially millions of people, and most of the people using online dating are talking to more than one person at a time. If that's news to you, I'm here to pop that bubble. Most of the people that you're talking to on an online dating site are talking to multiple people. This goes for both men and women. That means that there's a really good chance that you aren't going to make the cut and therefore be rejected. And rejection is hard, especially for people with mental health issues, because rejection elicits a lot of shame. And as a reminder from my rejection video, shame is that emotion that says that we're not enough or we're not good enough or there's something wrong with us. And online dating is full of rejection. Even if you get to go out with the person that you're talking to and go out on a date, there are no guarantees that there's going to be a second follow-up date. And because we have access to so many different people, a lot of people might go on a date that normally would be a good one. You might have a connection with someone, but then there's always that what if there's something better out there piece. Number 2 is self-esteem. Online dating affects the self-esteem of both males and females. There are a lot of online dating sites that are really focused on the profile picture or what you look like and not really focused on who you are as a person. This can be really hard on our self-esteem because we could get rejected just based on how we look in a photograph and not really who we are as people. My personal opinion of online dating is it really reminds me of online shopping where we're just kind of scrolling through and looking at what the options are and looking at what we might want to purchase. And we add it to our wish list, aka matching with somebody. Knowing that you're one of many options on a wish list can be really damaging on our self-esteem because we as people want to feel special, we want to feel unique, we want to feel cherished, and we want to feel chosen. And there's a lot of bad behavior that happens on online dating websites, such as ghosting, breadcrumbing, pen paling, and I'm sure many others that people have come up with over time that I can't recall right now off the top of my head. But due to the enhanced ability to have choices on online dating and the impersonalness effect of online dating, it can be easier to just disregard people, and that can be really hurtful. Sometimes we have a hard time remembering that across this computer screen, these are real people. And you can have a conversation that's going really great and you seem like you're hitting it off, and then you don't ever hear from them again. That can be really hard to not internalize and put on yourself. Number 3 is that online dating attracts a lot of the wrong types of people. And don't get me wrong, there can be good people on online dating websites. I'm not saying that everyone that signs up for an online dating is a bad person or they're on there for the wrong reasons. But because online dating is such a large platform, it's so easy to make an account, anyone can do it, it does attract a lot of shady individuals, people that don't have the best intentions for us. This can include narcissists, people that aren't over their exes and they're looking for a rebound relationship, people that are on there out of boredom or something to do. People that are solely on there to seek external validation that they're attractive or funny or people want to talk to them and aren't actually even really interested in dating. I know one thing that I've noticed back when I've tried online dating is I've tried it sporadically here and there a couple of times is that I'll join an online dating site for like a month and then I'll get annoyed with it and stop, and then maybe 8 months to a year later I try again and it's like the same exact people are still on that site down the road. And having all of these different types of people on an online dating website can really create a toxic environment. Number 4 is that online dating is super impersonal and it can really create a false sense of connection. If there was one piece of advice I could give for someone that's online dating, it would be to make sure that you're able to meet up with that person sooner rather than later. Obviously, after you've done all the checks, to make sure that they're not a criminal and they're not, they're who they say they are, it would be to actually meet up for just like a casual date, even if it's just something like coffee. Always in a public location though. And this is because a lot of people do use online dating to fulfill loneliness, to try to find artificial types of connection, and they aren't actually interested in meeting up. And what we know from research in social psychology is that digital connection is not the same thing as in-person connection or even verbal connection, even talking on the phone. In order to really get your connection needs fulfilled, you really do need to be in the presence of another person. You need to be able to hear their voice. You need to be able to read their body language. And unfortunately, a lot of people that online date are just looking for that really quick connect to people, and they aren't actually interested in meeting. So my advice would be connect sooner than later, even if it's just talking on the phone. That's a huge step up from texting someone or communicating through a dating website. Number 5, online dating can be addictive. When we're online and we're getting people that want to match with us, they're giving us compliments, they're saying they like our photos, it can really create that dopamine rush. And this can lead to a cycle of addiction that's really hard to let go of. I've talked to people that have actually been on a date with someone they've met online, and they went to the bathroom or something, and they came back and actually saw the person that they're on a date with continuing to swipe through the same online dating site that they met on. And don't get me wrong, we like it when people say nice things to us and they compliment us, and we can get a lot of that from online dating. But when you become addicted and crave that type of attention or need that type of attention, it can really become a problem, and it doesn't lead to really meeting someone who is actually ready for a relationship. They're ready for your compliments. They might be really flattered that you want to go out with them, but they're really not looking to settle down. Number 6, online dating can be extremely exhausting and really lead to burnout. It can be straight up overwhelming to go on all of these dates and talk to all of these people and say the same exact story over and over again. I don't know about you, but that was actually a big part of it that I struggled with when I tried to do online dating. Was I felt like I was having to have the same conversations over and over with multiple people. And sometimes we invest so much time into that when it doesn't end up working out, it can really lead to exhaustion and burnout. And this can lead to feelings of hopelessness, like I'm never going to find someone that I can really hit it off with and be with, or that wants a relationship, and also increased feelings of depression. And number 7, which is more of a practical issue, but still can be related to mental health and still very valid, is that online dating can be dangerous. Again, this goes back to the idea that anyone can create an online dating profile. This includes criminals, this includes scammers, it includes people that want to grow other social media sites. I know I've heard from some of my single male friends, and they've tried online dating as they have all these gorgeous girls that message them just because they want them to follow them on Instagram. They don't really have any interest in you, just what they can get from you. Online dating can also attract abusive people. It can attract predators. There are sometimes people are online because they're trying to intentionally meet single mothers. You really want to do your homework before agreeing to meet anyone online. This means looking them up, doing a criminal background search. Are they on other forms of social media? Are they who they say that they are? And you want to make sure that you pay attention to any red flags. Like, are they asking you for money? People can come up with really convincing stories on why they need money and try to prey on you being a good person wanting to help out. Good rule of thumb that if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And people that want to come over to your house on the first date, no. And I do want to say that online dating isn't all bad. It really can help people that struggle to meet people in person, or maybe help someone with social anxiety open up a little bit more. And to be honest with you, this platform of dating has become so popular that I really don't see it going anywhere anytime soon, and it has kind of become our new norm of meeting people. There are really good people on online dating sites. Not everyone is disingenuous, not everyone wants to harm you. Some tips for using online dating in a mentally healthy way would be to, 1, make sure that you're in a mental state to really be able to handle online dating, because it can be really rough. Make sure that you connect with people that do appear genuine, people that maybe put time into their profiles and it's not just a picture. Do your research on the person and make sure you keep an eye out for red flags. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel for 2 new mental health videos every single week. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.